So Apple changed the low power mode and I really don't like it. So iOS 26 beta 2 is out, and if I get into the settings of iOS 26 beta 2 over here, that we can get into the battery section, then into the power mode. I'm going to also show you the beta 1. So let me get into the battery over here. Low power mode, I guess, into the battery. Let the battery starts load. It is loading, it is loading, it is loading. And there is no power mode menu, so there is nothing to talk about, low power mode. As you can see, no text, nothing else, not a single information. But from the beta 1 to the beta 2, the low power mode text is changed now it says iPhone will temporarily reduce some background activities. That is fine. Processing speed not fine, and display brightness, and limit certain features such as 5G, iCloud syncing, mail fetch, and more. Now, like limiting certain features such as 5G, iCloud syncing, and every other thing makes sense. That is fine. Limiting background activities makes sense. That is fine. But processing speed is something I am hating right now. Now, if you see, my device is perfectly working, but when I turn on the low power mode, my device get to start to lag. And I talk about that in the beta 1, that on the low power mode, my device is lagging a lot. It is really hard to use my device on the low power mode, but I think this is going to be a new normal. For now, it is improved from the beta 1. Being very, very honest, beta 1 was too bad, like really, really bad. If I'm able to show you that on my, let's see if this device lags or not. Let me turn on the low power mode over here. I will give it a second. But yeah, there is another report that Apple is also, managing the frame rate. So they are also limiting the frame rate on the low power mode. Again, that is fine if they're limiting, maybe to 60 to 30, that is fine. But if they're dropping even more than that, that is not fine. No, you see, the device is not smooth anymore on the low power mode. There is a lag, apps are coming like weirdly up. So that is problem with the beta 1 on the low power mode. But it seems there is improvement with the low power mode over here. But I still don't like the way they, doing this stuff. They are, limiting the processing speed. I think limiting processing speed is not something that people want. They want definitely a good battery life. They want something, if they turn on the low power mode, they can get much more battery life. Maybe in different situations, maybe they are not close to charger, or maybe they are out in case of any emergency. It is fine. Low power mode, they can turn on the low power mode. But if they turn on the low power mode and device started to lag, that is bad. But for now, it seems yes, there is something that I don't like. There is I don't like they're limiting the processing speed, but at the same time, it also seems that low power mode is quite improved from the beta 1 on the beta 2. So I will test out the low power mode more, and I will share the update with you guys. But there's something I really want to talk about because it's all about the battery life, and people mostly care about the battery life. This is why I wanted to make this video. Yeah, that's all from this video, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.